Hey guys, Louie here. I think there is an important article regarding the Libertads that anyone who's interested in them will want to know about. This was published in Coin Week on the 17th of November, and in this article they talk about why there were delays in the Mexico Mint's release of all the Libertads, and they actually have pardon me, a very complete picture of what has happened and what is going to happen. So this is the part of this that you'll want to know, and why before you buy Libertads, this information will be very useful to you. There is a good deal of misinformation, and while many of these coins are great investments, I think you need to have your facts before you go out and buy, especially if you're going to pay aftermarket prices. And that's why, I work pretty hard to not pay aftermarket prices, but I know sometimes you miss out and you just want to get the coin. So this will be interesting to you if you don't already know. You can refer to this article. I'll put the link down below. But in an interview with the Mint, they went ahead and released the maximum mintages for all versions of Libertads. So gold collectors will be very interested in this if you haven't already heard. But I have to start off with the proofs. There is a belief out there that the silver proofs are in low mintage. And from what I just read today, and it was somewhat surprising, the proofs are not in low mintage compared to prior years. All you have to do is pull it up on Wikipedia, the Libertad mintages, and these are the historical mintages for the proofs. And suffice it to say that when you compare 2019 to 2020, the 1 ounce, the 1 ounce proof, start with that. Last year was 5,500. This year the 1 ounce proof is 5,850. And it kind of goes on and on like that. The mintages are very similar to the prior year, if not even higher in some cases. So a couple of them are a little lower, but nothing remarkable in these mintages that would cause you to want to go out and pay $100 for a 1 ounce proof, or even more for some of the other ones. I'll caveat that and say that these, the mintages they have announced in all forms here, I think represent maximums, and they may come in below that, but this could also be very serious information that you'd want to use before you put down your hard money. Okay, so that's on the proofs. Once again, on the silver BUs, the best buy in recent history. This is probably going to pay for my Christmas. So the BUs, there were several mintages that were a little lower, okay, and the 300,000 mintage for the 1 ounce is very low, and it is worthy of a 40-something dollar coin, but not lowest ever or anything like that. The only one of these that is really worth taking note is the 2 ounce. And what I've been saying for weeks and weeks now, the 2 ounce, the mintage is 5,500. Historically, the mintage has been as much as, nearly 4 times that. So it is the 2 ounce that is the low mintage, but some of the other categories are not, terribly, terribly low. The 5 is pretty good, but and the 1 is certainly worth collecting, but some of the other odd sizes, the mintages are not that much lower, the maximum mintages. So, the 1, the 2, and the 5 continue to look good to me. The other premiums that people are paying for the fractionals, I think those will come back down when all these coins get into circulation. But the 2 and the 5 and the 1 are solid investments. Now here's the information that you really want to hear. We were speculating that the gold release for 2020 could be nominal or non-existent, and they seem to have confirmed here that 2020 gold Libertads in BU and proof will be in very low mintages. All right. Now we'll start off with the 1 ounce gold in the BU form. just one second. BU gold. So it starts off with 1 ounce. Last year it was 2,000 in the BU form. This year it'll be 1,100. In the half ounce it goes from 1,500 to 700, and virtually all these categories, the mintages have been halved for the BUs, and not that 2,000 was a lot of gold before, but now 1,100 for the 1 ounce. I especially like the fractionals in this scenario. The proofs are going to be very, very low mintages. So the 1 ounce in the regular proof was 1,000 last year. The proof gold is going to be 250, and it kind of goes on like that, where the mintages are roughly a quarter of what they were in the prior year, and the prior year not being one of the lower or lowest years. But of the recent years, it's about the same for 2018 and 2019. Somewhat increased from 2017 and 2016. 2015 and prior were the really low mintages, like these. All right, so you can check the resale prices on the proofs in 2015 and prior to try to get a feel for what these might be worth. But and there's some discussion about the reverse proofs, and they don't know if silver kilos are coming out or not. But I think you should read the article. I'm not going to read it to you. But so that is what I'm saying here. Feel free to check it out for yourselves. BUs, good investments. Great returns so far. Silver proofs overpriced in the market, and you're probably going to get stung if you buy a lot of those at upsell prices, at full retail. If you had bought them from LPM, you would have gotten a good deal on every single one. But the prices in the aftermarket are way too high based on what I see here. The gold BUs, you want to look out for them and get some of those, and the gold proofs. Anything you see, grab it as fast as you can. Okay, that's all I've got for now. Please feel free to let me know your thoughts, or if you have personal information about what's going on. Be interesting to find out, why the proofs are selling for so much. Okay, guys, Louie out.